In today's episode, I spend 100 Pro. I have a new favourite player and more crazy games on the YouTube Friendly League. What more do you want in an episode? What is going on, guys? My name is George, or the real Wolfie, and welcome to another TM Weekly Update. This is the 15th episode in this series, and we've got another crazy episode coming up. So I have 100 Pro that I'm going to spend in just this one episode. But before we get on to that, as usual, I'm going to show you what has happened in the league over the past 2 weeks. Sorry I didn't do an episode last week. I was revising for a French exam. Up that week, then I was mega tired, so I just decided not to do an episode, miss it out for a week. Got my results back though, managed to get a star in French, so that helps when I actually cock up the listening exam. But yeah, so let's get on with what happened in the league this week. So 6 games ago, we played Be the Bacon Destructors, and it was a long time ago we actually played them. That was right at the start of the season pretty much, and we came out 4-1 winners, which actually sends top of the league at that time. How time has changed. So if we just look on the head-to-head, last time it was a 4-1 win for us, and this time, obviously being a home game, we were a lot more confident, and we came out with a pretty good result. I was happy with it. 2-1 win. Russell and Ludlow getting the goals. Ludlow finally getting the goal as well. But then look at this. This is what made me sad. So Samson is actually back, as is Honey Badger now. Samson, though, in that game got injured for 3 matches. And Honey Badger, aka Flavel, he got injured for 6 games. So that pretty much, I thought at the time, would write off our season, because they were our 2 top scorers, and they both got injured by the Be the Bacon Destructors. So I was obviously very annoyed about that. But we went on to the next game, which was against Harrow RSC. Now, at the time in the league, they were all the way down in 12th place. So it was a pretty crucial game for us to win, because we were only just above them. And last time we played them at the start of the season, it was a 2-2 draw. So I wanted to improve on that. However, we weren't able to do that. We only drew 1-1. Tommy Norland getting a goal in that game, and obviously that was with an injured team as well. We had to play a new formation. We played like the Christmas tree formation, 4-3-2-1, and it actually worked. I mean, Longfellow had the game of his life. Nolan did good, so I wasn't too annoyed about it. We didn't actually drop any places because of that. But then we went on to the next game, which was the biggest game of our season. It was against top of the league East London Football Club with a weakened team. We had to play Norland, Ludlow and Hillen. And you'll see here Norland, we played it forward. Now I'm going to explain why we did that in a minute. And as you can see there, he has been injured in a more recent game. But he is a forward at the moment in that game. So I'll explain why in a minute. But we played a weakened team against top of the league. Last time we came out with a 3-0 defeat, which obviously was annoying. It was after a long spell of winning though, so I didn't mind too much by that. This time the home crowd spurred us on, and we got a 1-1 draw out of it. Norland, with 9 minutes to go, getting his 2nd goal in 2 games. So obviously really happy about that. He threw away an easy win, it should have been for him, especially as my team was weakened as well. So then we go on to this week's games. Harlow Spurs this time we played, who, as you can see at the time, were 1 place and 4 points below us. So it was a crucial game to get a win out of. Last time it was a 3-2 win to them, and this time we managed to turn that around. Again, the away team won, this time 4-3. Manning got a really early goal, then Russell, Ludlow and Turnbull getting the rest of our goals. Pretty good game, except for Manning. He got man of the match, but he got a yellow card, goal, and got injured, and he was out for, I think it was 2 games after that he was out for. But all in all, pretty good game. Norland played actually the worst of our team for that one, but we let him off because he had been playing well other than that. But pretty good game, 4-3 win. That put us in a good position in the league when we went on to play any Beehive FC. Now, at the time, they were right at the bottom, 10 points. So that's all they managed to get. And as you can see, we drew 2-2 with them last time. That was when we had a lot of players sent off. So it wasn't the worst of results. It could have been a lot worse. This time, we won 1-0. Samson returned to the team, got himself a goal. We dominated, and his keeper had a pretty good game, it turned out. He brought on a new keeper partway through, and both of them played pretty good. That keeper is going to be amazing in the future because he's 19 and already 4 stars, but he has 2 pretty good goalkeepers, and they both play well. But then again, injuries. Ishmael was injured for just 1 game, which was lucky. We were lucky for that, and he is now back to play again. Norland was injured for 4 games, so he's still got 3 games left of that injury. So it's a bit of a blow for us, but we were able to deal with it in the end. And Longfellow, again, having another great game. Yeah, so now we come on to the last game that we played against Bristol Cider OTB, aka Bristol Cider Only the Best. To say they're only the best, they're 14th in the league, and they're over 10 points behind us, so 14 points behind. Last time was a 2-1 win to them, another poor result we had there. This time, again, 2-1. Was not happy with that one bit. We didn't really dominate though. It was a pretty equal game, but as you can see, that's why we lost. Masoon injured for 1 game. What a blow to us that was, and obviously we had to bring on our other keeper, Richardson, who pretty much kept us in it in the end. I think we would have gone on to win if Masoon hadn't got injured, but despite that, if we look at the league now, we are in 9th place. And because of previous results where MGFC drew 2-2 with BNE Beehive and Charlemont, they lost 4-1 to Ash United, and Sparta Parkdale lost 7-0 to Malvern Albion. It means we're 4 points clear of MGFC, 2 behind FC Charlemont, and 3 behind Sparta Parkdale. So that is crucial now because it's 6 points between us and Harlow Spurs. We've got a nice cushion there. And we're in a bit of a midfield battle at the moment. The next round is against Ash United, and Charlemont have Malvern Albion. So if we could get a good result against Ash United, we will leapfrog Charlemont. And Sparta Parkdale have Vencebar, so I'm guessing they go win that game. But it's getting to a pretty crucial stage of the season. We have 11 games left to play. So it's going to be interesting to see where we finish this season off now. In this episode, I also have 2 rounds of friendly league matches to show you. So if we go back to round 4 of this competition, we have Swanley Shooters against Redbridge Rejects, which is pretty much the bottom of the league to clash because both of these hadn't really got much form at the time of the game. Swanley Shooters came out with a 1-0 defeat, an early goal, and I was really surprised at that. I mean, 37% possession for Redbridge, and they still managed to get the win. So they must have played really well as a team there, where Swanley had way more possession but just didn't create any chances. Then we go on to Private Jokers against Sirens, and this is probably the most crucial game we'd had of the friendly league at the time of the game. So Private Jokers were on 6 points or something, or 9 points. They were fighting at the top of the league, and Sirens were also fighting. And I wanted a draw really between these two, because if I won my game, it would obviously get me 2 points over them both. And Sirens were my main competitor. Unfortunately, my hopes didn't come true, and it was a 1-0 win for Sirens as well. But all in all, I was happy with that because it's one less club I'd have to battle against in the form of Jokers. Then we come on to Mansfield Outlaws against FC Alpha. FC Alpha were right at the bottom of the league with no points, whereas Mansfield Outlaws were fighting towards the top. They've been like the dark horses of this competition. However, they slipped up on this game, 1-1 draw with FC Alpha, who finally got their first points of the competition. And I might have actually said that wrong. I'm not sure if it is FC Alpha that actually had no points, but if it is, then it is. Then we go on to the next game, which I've already shown you there. I've already skipped ahead of it. It was a 3-1 win for Manchester United R against ADO. And another crucial game. Manchester United R have been a bit of a surprise package in this friendly league, managing to play well, whereas ADO had been just as good as really was as expected from them. So it was an interesting game between both of them, and 2 goals for Davis for Manchester United really helped them in that match. And we come on to the next one, which was my game against Racing Club Ardell, who I think were actually the team right at the bottom of the league. As you can see, they've been focusing more on youth play, so this game was really easy for us actually. and we came out with a 6-1 win. Nolan got 2, Bianchi got 2, Russell got 1 and Hill got 1, as we just played as good a team as we could really at the time it was. So surprisingly though, Samson didn't actually get a goal, so how that happened I have no idea. And then we go on to the final game of that round, LA Galaxy v Dewsbury Moor. This is a fairly interesting mid-table battle between both of them. Similar teams and a really strange result. 6-2 win for LA Galaxy. Saunders and Schofield, my two ex-players, getting 2 goals apiece. So it's just a bit unlucky, I think, that game for Dewsbury Moor is fairly equal. Then we go on to last round. ADO played LA Galaxy. LA wanting to carry on with that winning way after their game with Dewsbury Moor. But it was a 1-1 draw. Saunders got another goal. He's got, for LA Galaxy at the moment, 20 goals in 20 games in the league, which is absolutely phenomenal. He was so lucky to have got him for just 5 million from us. So, well, good game there. Fairly equal. Wouldn't have been a bad game to actually watch. Whereas Dewsbury Moor v FC Alpha, another sort of mid-table battle that went on there. 2-1 win for Dewsbury Moor, so they bounced back after the shocking last game. 2 red cards, though, were for FC Alpha, which really didn't help him out in that game whatsoever. But a total of 3 players sent off, which is absolutely mental, really, in a Trophy Manager game. And then Redbridge Rejects v Mansfield Outlaws. Mansfield wanted to get back to winning ways after slipping up in the last round, and they managed to do that. 4-0 win with 2 coming from Defoe, and they were unlucky, I think, Redbridge. They had more possession, pretty much the same everywhere else, so for them to lose that, I think, was a bit unlucky. Then Racing Club Ardell v Swanley. Yeah, now this game you'd expect it to be high scoring, and it was. Swanley getting a 5-0 win from that, with Holtger getting 3 goals to make him the highest scoring striker in the whole Friendly League so far. Then we go on to Sirens v Manchester United. Are crucial game for us because we were playing a smaller team. These two were on the same amount of points as me, so if this was a draw, I could go 2 points clear at the top. If it was a win for one, then it pretty much take out one competitor from the competition, and that competitor to go was Sirens. A 5-2 defeat for him, which was very shocking. Davis got 2, Marcos got 2. Pretty equal game in terms of possession and shots on target, but yeah, in the end, it was Manchester United who look like they're my main rival at the moment. And then our game was against Private Jokers, who were still a threat in the competition. One slip up and they would be there. But we managed to dominate that game with a 6-2 win. We had 74% of the possession. That's the highest amount of possession of any team in any game so far in the Friendly League. 18 shots, 12 on target. Sampson got 1. Nolan got 2, Turnbull got 2, and Johnson 1. So a really good game for us, which now means the Friendly League table looks like that, with us and Manchester United are both yet to lose a game and on 13 points. We have Sirens on 10 points, Mansfield and LA Galaxy and ADO Richmondshire on 8 points, Swanley on 6 points. Private Jokers haven't won a game since the second round, where they won 2 in a row. They're on 6, as are Dewsbury, Redbridge Rejects on 4, and FC Alpha and Racing Club Allerdale both on 12. If we look at the next round, though, this is pretty much, as you can see there, the title decider. Us versus Manchester United are. Whoever wins this will probably go on and win the title, I would say. Although we still have to play Sirens, so this is a crucial game for us to win, because Sirens are right there to catch us. But even if we lose, unless Siren wins by an absolute margin, we will stay in second place in the league, which is really crucial for us, because so far, 5 games in, we've scored 23 goals. That's just crazy for us. That's almost as many as we've scored in the league. So it's going well at the moment, this Friendly League, and I reckon if we can win this game, we might have just wrapped up this Friendly League and the title, and it will become more of a midfield battle, as you can see here. Just 4 points separate third down to 9th. So it's very close in the middle. Not so much at the top if we manage to win this next match. Next up, we have the second qualification round of the Cup, and we were playing best of the rest, aka the Sky Blues. They had a very good team, all 4 stars, and a few 4.5 stars in there as well. So compared to our team, which was really weakened as we had a lot of injuries at that time, Potter was having to play up front. So it was a really tough game for for our team to even try and get anything out of. But we, as you would expect, we lost 2-1, but we took them to extra time. So I was very happy with the results as a whole. Reed managed to actually play well for once. So our weakened team managed to almost take down a really big club. So I was very happy with that as a way to go out of the cup. But now we go on to our friendly matches for this week. We have 2 this week instead of the 3 that we had last week. The first one is against Chelsea FC. Now, they sent these games a week ago. They wanted me to do it in the last episode, but I ended up not doing it because of French revision. So let's have a look to see what happens between us and Chelsea FC. So this is just an automatic team. I've just realised that it's put on. So we're just going to play this game for now. Then we'll set up our team for the next match before we play the second game, which is against Bones FC's Australian team, Wild Monkeys. So this game is with a weakened team. He's got a really good side. So I'm expecting to lose this by quite a way. 3-1, I'll take that. Ludlow gets a goal. And yeah, not the worst game we've actually played all round. But what did Trophy Manager give me there? I haven't sold my team yet. That's why it's giving me that. But jeez, I've got Bianchi playing. Where is he? I've got him playing centre back. Wow. Well, this game's messed up, guys. That's all I'm going to say. This game is a bit messed up. So let's go and prepare our teams. We might actually win the next game, or at least stand a chance of winning. So that game was pretty shocking. Our next game is against Ash United. I think I featured him in an earlier episode, but just in case, I will just go into his team, just show you what it's like, and then we'll go and set up our team for it. So as you can see, he's got mainly all 4-star players, a few 3.5-star, and a few 3-star. So it's a pretty similar team to ours. He doesn't have as many 3.5-star players as we do, but he has a lot more 4-stars. So let's go and set up our team and see what we can do in this game. So then, this is what we're going to do for the next game. So as you can see, we have Masoon injured for 1 game, and we have Norland out for 3 games. We are going to come back to something special in Norland later in the episode, so make sure you stick around for that. We're going to be spending 100 Pro to do something with Norland. So, but first of all, we need to set up this team. So let's see what we can actually do. We're going to play Richardson in there, as he is our second best goalkeeper, and Robertson is going to be on the bench. Then, as to defenders, luckily we have all selection for defenders this time. So we're going to play Geets, as we always do, with Manning, who's been back for a little while now. Then we're going to put on Eshmel for this game, and Nugent on the bench, as he is on a yellow card at the moment. And Longfellow's going to play because he rarely gets booked. He gets booked less than Nugent does anyway. And he's a slightly better player anyway. So that's our back 4. We're going to play a similar formation that we have done in the last game. So we're going to put Turnbull at left mid with Johnson at right mid. Russell is going to be our centre mid, and our sub midfielder, as always, is going to be Reed. However, he is going to come on in this game, so he will actually play. Then, as you can see, we have Norland injured, so that means we're going to put Hill as our offensive mid-centre, with Helveg as our substitute for him. Then, if we look at up front, we have Samson available, so he is... Oops, what have we done there? There we go. Samson is obviously going to play in this game, but he is going to play with his old friend Flavel, who was out injured until this game. So then who are we going to put on? I feel like we're going to put on Ludlow again, just for the sake of it. So that means now we go on to this stuff. Captain is Flavel. If we look for a good free kick taker, we want crossing and set pieces, really. They're the 2 best things to have. So you got a total of 27 for Turnbull and 27 for Johnson. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it to Turnbull, as he has slightly better crossing. Sampson is going to be our penalty taker, I think, unless he's dramatically better. Yeah, we're going to give Sampson the penalties, and Eddie Hill is going to be our free kick man, unless... Actually, no, let's put Russell as free kicks and Hill as penalties. So that's what we're going to do for the starting 11 and subs. And then if we just do the substitutes, Ludlow is going to come off for Flavel, who has slightly better stamina, but Samson has been in a lot better form across the season. Then with 20 minutes left to play, we are going to take off Johnson, who doesn't have as good stamina as you would expect. We're going to bring on a Reed for him, and then the final sub will be 75 minutes in, and we'll take, actually it's going to be 70 minutes in, we're going to bring on Nugent for Ishmael at left back, and that's pretty much what we're going to do. Ludlow is obviously on. Helveg's only going to be there in case we need him. Ishmael will come off so Nugent can play, and if we just set the mentality slightly attacking as we always do with balanced. So that's what our team's going to look like. Now we can go back to the friendly match, and we can play that against Wild Monkeys, who is Bones FC's Australian team. So let's see. We spent 2 pro on this game, so already we spent 2 pro in this episode. So, and let's have a look. Actually, it doesn't spend 2 pro because we didn't send me a request. So when it loads, we will play the game against Wild Monkeys. As you can see, he's got a pretty good team, 3-star goalkeeper, but the rest are all 3.5 stars except for 1 forward, which is Razor. So let's see how we do here. So if we just fast forward straight away, I will take that. I will take that very happily. So he got his skipper sent off very early into the game, and Razor, actually, who we just looked at, got 2 goals for him. As for us, we have Russell getting 2, Hill getting 1, and Samson getting 2. So I will happily take that. Samson is becoming a great player for us at the moment. Russell continues his good form, another young player on our team, and then Hill, also a young player, all under 25 there. And Hill's not been playing well in the league, but when it doesn't matter in friendly matches, he just seems to play superbly. So I will take that, and I think Jan, aka Bones FC, is going to be kicking himself a bit now. So I think he's not going to be too happy with that one. So we go on to our youth pools, and I know this episode's been a bit long, guys, so I'm going to zoom through this last part of the episode. So first off, youth pools, normal talents. We don't really care much about the position. No, but we're going to put on a forward because we haven't tried to get a forward for quite a while. So we've got a few. He is not a forward, and he is the exact double of Russell. So Nathan Bannister, defensive mid left, 17 years old. See what he's like. 3-star, we don't want him because he's definitely not going to be 3-star potential. And then Clive Cahill. Let's have a look at him. So he's got good pace, which is good. 3.5 stars. We'll hire him just in case. That costs us 200 grand to sign him. We go onto his page. Let's see what his potential actually is. So he's 1 star at the moment. So he's not very good currently. He's actually better as an offensive mid, left or right. So if we have a look, let's send Douglas Barleycorn, and he's only 2.5 stars. So we're going to do my classic technique of make their dreams come true by hiring them, then break their dreams, hand them a spade, send them to the outbacks of Australia and make them dig a hole and sit in it by firing them. So that's Clive Cahill gone. It's been nice knowing you, buddy, but you're absolutely shocking. So yay, another crap youth pool for us. Brilliant. Finally, this episode, we are going to spend the mass amount of pro. So first of all, I'm going to show you what's going on with my stadium because I haven't been showing you that much at the moment. We only have one upgrade going on, and that's our merchandise store, which, as you can see, it might as well be the whole of Flaming Meadowhall at the moment. If you don't know what that is, it's a shopping centre outside Sheffield. Don't matter if you don't actually live in Sheffield or know of it. But at the moment, not many upgrades going on. We are going to upgrade our training ground, I think. Actually, we'll go wait until after the season update in a few weeks' time before we do that, when we have a bit of security with money. So that's what our stadium looks like at the moment. It's going okay. And if we just hop into our club now, as you can see, we have our 3 favourite players. They're doing all right. we're doing good at the moment, but now we have two things to do to two players. So first off, I'm going to show you Christmas Longfellow. I had a little competition on the forums of Trophy Manager for a good nickname for him. Now this was about 3 weeks ago, so it's a long time ago the competition ended, but I didn't do an update video last week, so I didn't manage to give him his nickname. And the winner's suggestion, I think it was by Regal Lioness SC, and it was the Iceman. So it's a bit like Kimi Raikkonen's nickname, who's a Formula 1 driver, is nicknamed that because he never says anything. But this guy's only because he has a Christmassy name. He is the Iceman, 5 Pro, spent. We have Christmas, the Iceman Longfellow when the page refreshes. And this is what I love about my internet. I mean, my internet's just absolutely fabulous. It takes, geez, it's taken so long. Just there we go. So Christmas Iceman Longfellow is christened. He's now our new right back, and yes, I'm very happy with him now. Can't believe we've actually just done that. Nicknamed him the Iceman, but there you go. That is our new nickname for him. And now we go on to Norland, who you know was injured. And this is the beauty that I found with Rating R3, which I downloaded a week or two ago, and I showed you how to download it. As you can see here, note, change to F in the next TM video, 4.02 rec as F. So that means change to a forward in the next video. And as you can see here, it says there's actually 4.04 rec as a forward. So what we are going to do is we're going to change, we're going to just delete this note right now because we don't need any of that. So if we just get rid of the note, and then we are going to spend 100 pro changing his position. Now we're only doing this because if we decide to sell him, it'll get us a lot of money, and he is 26, so we have a good few seasons left in him at the moment. So if we change his favourite position, at the moment his favourite position is an offensive mid centre. We're going to keep him as that because he is good there, but we'll also give him a forward. So here we go. The favourite positions of him are now a forward. Success. Watch our pro now. I bet this has gone down so much. If we just look, yeah, 113 pro. I used to have over 200 guys. There we go. Offensive mid-centre or forward. He is now a 4-star player. So that's our fourth 4-star player in the team. Norland, he's been doing good for us recently. He's got so many goals on our team. He's got absolute tons. And this season, he's been playing well. So now we have a new 4-star player in our team, guys. Look at this. If we scroll down, there he is. Tommy Norland, 4-star rated. What a player he now is. We're not going to change any other positions because I'm going to spend a long time getting my pro back up by watching videos. But yeah, I'm just going to go back on him now and just let you guys see him and Christmas Longfellow. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe as it really helps out my channel. There'll be more videos in the future, including a GTA video, which I have recorded. I just need to narrate over. There'll be the next round of the F1 season, as well as Project Cars coming out soon. So, as I said, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Wow. We've spent so much pro and we've randomly got it all back. I'm just gonna update that. It doesn't look as nice when it's only 113 pro and we have an error. That's fantastic, guys. I'll see you in the next video.